What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we're just going to be reviewing the mid-season patch notes for Year 6 Season 1. I like these new changes, and I think they're really awesome. And if you want to be an awesome person, make sure you like the video down below and subscribe if you want to see more of this stuff. And let's get into it. Alright, so now that we can take a look at the operator's win delta for Platinum and above attackers on PC. So we can see here that Glaz is still struggling. Montang, win delta, and pick rate is really low. But that's because people really don't understand how to play Montang, in my opinion. So, actually, I think he would probably be something over here, actually, in my opinion. But all the attackers look pretty strong here. I remember Fuse and Blitz actually being down here, so that's actually good to see them up. Zero is extremely underutilized. That's why I believe that he's in the underpicked. I wish he was over here. You can definitely see Ash. Not as big as Jager, but still a lot. And then you also have Sophia kind of up there. Ace is really good. Sledge, all these guys right here. Flores is actually, for a new operator, holding a very good kind of win delta, in my opinion, just based on the fact that people don't know how to play him, and I think he's extremely underpicked. Win delta operators for defense, platinum, and above PC here. So you can see Jaeger still got like 95% picked in every game. Yeah. Then you got Malusi following up him. Valkyrie. Mozzie's really picked right now. That's really good. I like playing Mozzie. Mute. Seriously picked since Flores is being picked a lot. So that helps Mute be more viable. Cade. Definitely something great to have there. And all of these operators I would agree with are in a good spot here. It's really surprising to see all the defenders here very bunched up with the castle and all that being as close as they are. It does surprise me that Maestro is so low, though, especially how good he is. But who knows? Oh, that's kind of funny. Hold on, I don't think I can zoom in on this, guys. But if you look right underneath Warden, you can see the original Chichanka logo. They haven't updated it. So now we can go to operator ban rate for PC attackers, platinum and above. Coming in at a staggering 75%. Thatcher, does that surprise anyone? Let's be honest here. Next we have Jackal at like 45, 44%. Then you have Blackbeard, which in platinum and above, seriously? Okay. And then you got, it's kind of like a 22%. You got Montang at like 15. Flores at 10%, which is kind of surprising. And then after that, it just kind of falls down to No Ban, Maverick, Ace, Nomad, Abana, and Asher Tide. Ban rate for defenders on PC Platinum. We have Mir at 75, Malusi at 38, Valkyrie at 28, Cade at 19%, Clash at 16%, Echo at 10%, and then it falls off after that. Which, hold on, just a quick ranging. People don't like the fact that Jaeger is in so many games, but we won't ban him to get him out of the game. Doesn't make much sense to me. If you don't like something, ban it. Alright, so now we can go on the operator balancing. So right here you can see that they're replacing smoke grenades on Ace with a Claymore. He won't be able to perform the smoke plants with Monty. I mean, he technically can if Monty brings the smokes, but he will lose some utility there. But I do believe that this is still a buff, because that Claymore can be used for a lot of things. Now he's got the Selma that will destroy Black Mirror windows targeted and to casual, top ranked, and pro league. So if you throw it on a mirror window, it will destroy it. Very cool in my opinion. It's nice to see that they're finally taking advantage of that and just saying, okay, you can do it, because players have already been doing it for a while, just in a different way. And you can see right here, we also changing how Ace's gadget works with the Black Mirror windows, and it goes on to say how they just know that you're doing it already, and they're going to let you do it. Next, we have Jackal. Now, these Jackal changes are kind of interesting, and they're trying to make him less banned, more picked, and change up his guns, from what I can tell. So they reduced the C7E's magazine capacity to 25 with 1 bullet in the chamber, reduced the same gun to 42 damage from 46. Not huge, but you'll still notice a difference, and they're trying to bring the PDW-9 into a role over this, which I believe the PW-9 is still better because of its fast fire rate. But it's also a personal opinion there, whatever you want to work with. Yes. Next we have Jager, Mr. Jager over here. We're going to reduce the 416C magazine capacity to 25 plus 1 bullet in the chamber, just like they did for Jackal. And they're increasing the vertical kick of it. How much? I'm not sure. Especially after they just messed up the recoil for the entire season, and they had to go in and fix that. So it'll be interesting to see how they tackle that. And they're just kind of talking about how he's a community favorite right here. He's got a 95% presence, too high to ignore. And they've just spent like the last couple months figuring out how to balance them, and they think this is the best way to do it. Next up, we actually have some buffs. The Ace one was a buff, but these are pretty big buffs here, in my opinion. So next we have Chichanka, and Chichanka got buffed. I mean, they took him from buff Chichanka to like buff Chichanka. Alright, so his Chichanka launcher, let's start with that. Increased magazine capacity to 7 was 5. Increased fire duration to 7 seconds was 5 seconds. Reduced detonation time to 0.75 seconds was 1 second. Increased fire area radius to 1.9 meters from 1.7 meters. So they're buffing that a lot. Increased projectile distance to start of drop. So basically what that means is as soon as you shoot it, it's going to take that much to drop. So it was 8 meters, now it's 20 meters. So you can be a lot more accurate and land it exactly where you want to go. Increase projectile speed to 30 from 20. So it's going to fly a lot faster and go a lot farther. That's huge. Obviously, I haven't seen a lot of Chichanka since his rework in ranked or anything like that. So it'll be really interesting to see how these buffs either increase his pick rate, make him too powerful, anything like that. Let me know down below what you guys think of these buffs. His DP27, so they're going to reduce the equipment time to 0.65 seconds from 0.9 seconds, reduced unequipped time to 0.3 seconds from 0.42 seconds, proportion target changed, just toots. Who it's targeted at. The initial feedback after Chichanka's rework suggested that he would be overpowered and game-breaking. However, data shows that Chichanka has a low presence and a low usage of grenades. Consistently, his lethality is to not be where they don't. Alright, so basically I'm reading this real quick, and it's saying that it's not where he's not where they like him to be, based off how they reworked him. So they're just going to buff him a little bit, and they'll see how they do. Next up, we have Thermite. Not a huge buff here, but I think it'll actually help Thermite. You might have a reason to bring Thermite now over Ace or Hibana. We're swapping out the Claymore that he has for the smoke grenades. Smoke grenades are obviously really good. They can burn Jaeger ADSs and stuff like that, so it'll be interesting to see how that affects them, but not much here. Alright, so the last thing we have on the mid-season patch changes are Dmr Balance Wing. Alright, so for all DMRs, except for maybe a Rooney's, but we don't know yet, that they are going to remove the access to the one time scope. Okay, that's fine. DMR is supposed to be a long range rifle anyway. They're going to give access to the 1.5, the 2 times, and the 2.5, which is the ACOG, and have the 3 times as a default option. So, let's talk about that for a second. Does a Rooney get access to the ACOG and the 2.5, or the 2 times on defense? Because if she does, that's going to make her like one of the best defenders in the game for spawn peeking, holding a long angle, you name it. They've got a lot there. Now, it does say here that DMRs are designed to be in effective long-range engagements. However, currently they're limited to only having the 3 times scope for these fights, which is not comfortable for all maps or situations. That's why they're doing this. Alright, and with that, guys, that's my kind of conclusion for today's video. If you like what I do here, I make videos like this 1-2 times a week. Subscribe if you want more. And if we hit 150 by the end of the year, I'll make up why Blackbeard is the best operator in the game, even though I despise him. Peace.